Krusty Krab transformed into a plankton-themed restaurant. Everything was renovated in a plankton style. Even SpongeBob became its slave. One day, the plankton received a call from his grandmother, who was coming to Krusty Krab the next day to celebrate her 90th birthday. Years ago, the plankton had promised her that he would become the owner of Krusty Krab when she turned 90. As the day drew near, the plankton had to find a way to continue lying. He turned to SpongeBob for help. With the plankton's sincere pleas and SpongeBob's persuasion, Mr. Krabs surprisingly agreed. However, before that, the cautious Mr. Krabs decided to keep the secret recipe himself. Krusty Krab then underwent a major renovation. They had to transform Krusty Krab into a plankton-themed restaurant in just one day. The next day arrived quickly. The plankton's grandmother arrived as promised, to avoid being exposed. The plankton, disguised as the owner, introduced his employees to her. But when it was the turn of the lazy Squidward, the plankton's grandmother instantly fell in love with the handsome Squidward. She then ordered him to give her a tour. She then sat on Squidward's head and showed him around the kitchen. Just as the plankton's grandmother was about to taste the Krabby Patty, she deliberately threw her dentures onto the griddle and made a request that Squidward chew the Krabby Patty for her before eating it herself.
Delicious!
And so, the planktonic creature successfully deceived everyone. Just as Granny Planktonic was about to leave, she made one last request, to take a picture with the Krabby Patty formula. For this, the Planktonic had no choice but to beg Mr. Krabs again.
Fine, anything to get that bag with a bag out of here.
Say cheese! Cheese!
The three were startled by Granny Planktonic's behavior. To keep the formula for herself, Granny Planktonic abandoned the Planktonic. Before leaving, she blew Squidward a kiss and flew away in her little rocket. Returning to her dwelling, having obtained the formula, Granny Planktonic began to fantasize about her future life. With the Krabby Patty formula, she could rule the entire Bikini Bottom, and even Squidward would become her slave. But unfortunately, all of this was just a fantasy. Being old, she became very sleepy, and Mr. Krabs took the opportunity to retrieve the formula.
Happy birthday, Grandma.